I look like a moron. You didn't have to have the glasses on to do that. That's pretty true. You're probably reacting.
Yeah, I think I'm right.
Hello, Jeremy.
Hello, Michael. Carmody. What's going on, guys? Mike, can you see those glasses?
Yeah, what do you think, dude?
I mean, I know your future is bright, but come on, dude.
Let me tell you something about these glasses. We're ready? Watch this. You watching? Watch the screen. Watch me. Are you watching me? Watch this.
I'm watching you.
Watch this. Oh,
you're froze. I can't see you.
Are you serious?
I was serious. I didn't see nothing you did.
I got these. I got these on the TikTok shop. I love them, man. I love.
Are they made for? Are they made for that?
Yeah, they're made to go over your glasses.
Oh, son.
Oh yeah, I was sporting them in New Orleans last week.
Oh.
I'm on the TikTok shop.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Guys, is my audio coming through good? Can you hear me good? I had to make some adjustments to the microphone and the camera. Okay, good. Looking good as ever? Sure.
Oh, yeah.
I just missed my glasses. Oh. A new pair of the same ones that I had. And my wife's like, don't be stupid. Don't wear glasses.
So now I'm stupid.
I don't think she was talking about you.
Okay. Well,
maybe she was. I don't know.
You know what? You listen to your wife too much.
Yeah. So I've been married 16 years.
Mm-hmm. That's true. I can appreciate that.
Look at this guy. This guy's in Malaysia. Good morning. Good afternoon. Good day. Hope the weather's beautiful over there. What's going on? Mike, go ahead. Give us a shout out here while I'm sharing this out.
I certainly will. Hello, Ryan. John Shoemaker. Hey, buddy. I got something coming your way. Bobby Linden. Dwayne Smither. 151 Soft Wash. My brother. Anthony Castro. I love Dean Dirt. Man, Dean Dirt's the dude. Good evening, Tim. Josh Fields. Always so nice to see you. And Dean Dirt says, that's some old man stuff you got going on right there. Hey, you call whatever you want to. I'm going to tell you right now, I'm blind as a bat, dude. And I have to wear these while I'm washing. And they, it's just not good. You get a headache because of all the sun. John Shoemaker, good to see you. I already said that. Adam Byers. Jared, good to see you, my friend. Tim. Tommy Bain. Hello, Tommy Bain. How you doing, brother? Tell us how you've been. Adam Byers, good to see you. And John Brezovsky. I think I said it right. Brezovsky. Brezovsky. I think that's right. Moses, good to see you, buddy. Moses in the room. All right. Hey, don't be too deceived by the title, How to Get More Reviews and Rank on Google. We had a guest, and we had some, just some, what do they call those? Just wires got crossed. And we'll have that guest. We'll have Clay back on maybe next week. We'll see. We'll see if we can't figure it out. We will figure it out.
We'll figure it out. Don't worry.
We will.
You're stuck with us. You're stuck with us. I apologize. Let's see here.
The beverage of choice tonight is milk, Ritz crackers.
Ritz crackers. Okay. I'm gonna make sure this got shared out. It was looking real funny when I was trying to share it out.
Okay. Tommy Bain says we're doing good. Busy?
Yeah.
With a lot of change. Okay. And then there's
I
Scott.
hope you're doing well. Hope your ticker's doing good.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Man, can you believe that this is the midway point for most people's wash season? Guys, we're right in the thick of it, right in the middle of it.
We are.
We're right in the middle of it. Look at this guy. This guy started a month and a half ago. Congratulations, broski. I don't know how you say that, but broski sounded cool.
Broski. Look at mom. Well, it's our party. We call him what we want to. It's broski.
That's right. It's broski. Heck yeah.
Well, I met a guy tonight, came to my shop to buy some hose reels, and he hasn't even watched his first house yet. But he's getting everything all set up.
I mean, I ain't going to say anything. I started out with 2 hose reels. Now, when I started actually pressure washing for real on a setup, I had 2 hose reels, pressure hose reel and a soft wash hose reel. And I had that 3.5 gallon minute machine, and I just packed the water hose and raveled it up and unraveled it. That's what I did. Glad to hear that, Tommy. That's great news. Great news. But yeah, for a while, I only had those 2, and that was all that I needed. Go out and make some money.
John says he's near Frisco, Texas.
Frisco, I have no clue where that is, but.
And John Castle, see this guy right here? See that guy? That's the guy who came to the shop tonight. I'm
sorry you had to talk to him, John. Forgive
well, let me tell you, John, you care if I tell that story? Hey, it's my party. It's our party. We'll tell it if we want to. I don't know. I think it was. I think it was last year. Was it? Was it last year? Or was it this year, John? I'm washing a house, and there's this clown sitting across the street, up against a truck like this, just watching. I thought, well, that weirdo. And it turned out it's just John Cat right here. And he's just watching. He said, man, I've been thinking about starting a pressure washing business. I said, don't do it. Don't do it. There ain't no money in it. People always after you. You got to get incognito wherever you go. And lo and behold, he's been working at it, got him a flatbed truck and got him some equipment. He's working on getting the equipment. And now he's starting a pressure washing business. Now, thankfully, he's in Kentucky because he's a much better looking dude than me. I've seen his legs. He ain't got me on the legs, though. He ain't got me on the legs. So
not many do. Not many do.
Not many do, bro. Yeah, it was last year.
John Castle. Where's he at? Is he like Northern Kentucky?
Northern Kentucky, yes.
He can stay up there.
Makes him a hillbilly.
Yeah. Northern Kentucky folks are pretty much Ohio people.
That's right. Northern Kentucky is Greater Cincinnati. That's what that is.
That's exactly
right. Well, Patrick says, what's the podcast all about? Well, if you'd pay attention, you'd know.
Was you here on time? Or were you here on time at 9:00, sir?
There you go. That's okay. Right. Cody Smith, what are you doing? What are you doing in Cincinnati? What are you doing in Cincinnati next week?
Hey, Cody, are you coming to the Huge with Charles this year? Charles Henry? Sean Weber needs to come too. You 3 trios. 3 amigos.
Thank you, sir. Hey, Jeremy, let's talk a little bit about the Huge tonight. We'll talk about the Huge. We'll also talk about the retreat. There's not a whole lot to talk yet about the retreat, but
we do want to talk about it.
Want to get the vibe. Want to get the vibe going. Look here. First annual leg modeling contest. That's exactly right. Can't wait.
I think we ought to have like the first annual leg waxing contest. That's what we ought to do.
Patrick, did you say you're not coming to the Huge? You are or you're not?
Yeah. He'll be there. He'll be there. He'll be there. Patty's going to be there.
Mm-hmm.
All right, guys. Hey, if you're going to the Huge, drop it down below. Say Huge. And if you're wanting to come to the Smoky Mountain Wash Retreat, type retreat in. We're going to get a filler on this tonight. Going to get us a filler. John's going to the Huge. Patrick's coming to the Huge. Retreat.
John,
okay. Yeah.
John Brodsky wants to know more about the Huge.
He wants to know more about the Huge or about the retreat? Broski? Charles, I know you ain't missing it. You'll be there. Yeah. Bobby Linden, I better see you in Smoky Mountains come January.
That's exactly right. Bobby and I are staying together. We're not sleeping together, but we're staying together.
Ooh. Josh, what are you talking about? You talking about the Huge or the retreat? Bleach sprayer is going to be there. Huge. All right. Yeah. Retreat for sure. Absolutely. What do we want to talk about first, Mike? We want to talk about the Huge first. We want to talk about the retreat first. We don't have a lot to say about the retreat just yet.
We talked about the retreat first.
Yeah, let's do that.
For those of you who did not attend the retreat last year, maybe know nothing about it, it was an amazing experience. We held it in Gatlinburg, Tennessee in January. And it was cold. It's called the Smoky Mountain Wash Retreat, hosted by yours truly, Jeremy Messer and Mike Carmody. And it was just an amazing time. So what night did we get there? Wednesday night? Or was it Thursday?
I think it was Thursday night.
Yeah.
Thursday check-in.
Thursday night check-in. And just fellowshipping around the fire and whatever. I don't know. No, I don't think it was a fire, but in the lobby and everywhere else of the hotel. Friday morning we had our morning session. Lasted until lunch. We all went out to lunch, hung out, shopped together. We had a blast. Met back at night for some more fellowship and had dinner. The one thing we didn't do, nobody swam. I don't think anybody swam, but I'm gonna swim this year. I don't know that it'll be at the same hotel, but I'm gonna at least get in the hot tub.
I'll tell you what else. No one else went hungry either.
Whew, good night. Lord have mercy. More food. More food. So my wife had a good idea, Jeremy. And I know I've ran it by you, but I think I'll bring it up to the guys here in the group tonight. She said instead of going out to eat on Thursday night, which was a huge meal, how about we have a big old pizza party, just have pizza catered in. And and that way we can all kind of hang out together, get to know one another. There's a lot of people we do not know, and I'm anticipating double the crowd this year. So there'll be a lot of people we don't know. And just shaking hands and fellowshipping, and then saving our food time, because when you're having dinner at restaurants, you just don't get that connection,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, I think that's a good idea. I think there's going to be a few changes over all the meals. There's a lot of meals. Listen, I'm a big guy and I like to eat, but it was a lot.
It's a lot.
It was a lot.
Well, in all of our talking, we always take time to answer questions. Cody's got a good one here, man. Cody's got a good one. I'll be right back.
Yeah. Cody says, hey, quick question. If someone leaves 2 vehicles in a driveway, you got to leave and come back. Do you charge a trip fee? I charged a lady $100 a day to leave and come back. She got all upset. Well, Cody, I don't want to say you're wrong. I don't know that you're right. Don't really know what I would do. I guess it depends on 2 things. Maybe three things. Few things. One thing is, what kind of customer is this? Thing is, you should always treat all customers the same. Secondly, how far away is this from where I'm located at? That's my main question. If this is in within 10 minutes of me, I'm not saying I'm not going to make it a big deal, and I would say couldn't get around your drive, couldn't do your driveway because the two cars weren't moved. That's part of our terms and conditions. So you could either chalk it up and not go back and clean it and collect your money because they didn't have everything moved, or if it's close enough, you could just go back, let them know that you would get it on one day in the afternoon or the morning that you had the availability to knock that out at, and just go do that little section when you don't have anything else going on or had time to do that. I'm not saying, I wouldn't make a special trip, and if they needed it by a certain time, if there's some sort of deadline, if they're getting pictures taken or if they're having a party and they have to have it by this day and you're not going to be in that area, then I probably would charge some sort of fee. I don't know if I'd charge $100, but.
Well, I concur. I think that I think you're spot on there, Jeremy. Something that I might add to that is that because that dilemma is so extremely rare, I don't think that it's like I heard that there's a law in California, not a law, but a rule that when you go to get your driver's license, that you have to show your thumbprint. You have to give your thumbprint. But if you don't have thumbs, you can use your pointer finger. Like they say that that's actually written in the code books. If you don't have thumbs, you can use your pointer. How often do people in California not have thumbs that they had to put it in the rule book? So here's the thing. In the year and a half that we've been doing this podcast, we've never heard this situation before, I don't think. It's like this almost never happens. And because of that, I agree with Patrick. It should be in the terms and conditions, but I don't know that I'm losing a customer over it. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think I'm losing a customer over
it. So I had this happen one time. I've had it happen. But, I mean, if you guys have seen my videos or know where I'm at, I had someone comment the other day on a video, said this guy's driveway needs a street sign. And that's a lot of the cases in some of these places. Like, there's big driveways here. There's just not,
right?
These little 2-car wide, 2-car long. That's not an average driveway here by any means.
Go ahead and say it. Go ahead and what Mike watches.
Like Mike watches. Our driveways have a turnaround spot in them that people build in so they can turn around in their driveway and go out. So, and this is what happened. This person had like a square of concrete that they could back into and pull out, but they had a car parked in that square. So it was pretty much one car width and length, and their set of Jeep. And the Jeep was it was a nice Jeep, but it looked like it was on a flat, and they hadn't moved it. And I said, hey, I cleaned your entire driveway. I even cleaned around the Jeep what I could clean, and said that when you get this moved, let me know. There again, this was about 10 minutes from my house, and I'd done several jobs for these people, and I said, let me know whenever you get that moved. I'll come back and take care of it for you. Now, there we go. Business owner. I've done like 5 properties for them, other properties. They said, hey, no problem. We forgot to get the tire fixed, aired up, and moved. No big deal. And you know what? What happened, Mike? You know what happened?
They didn't.
They never called me.
Oh.
They never called me to come back and fix it. They weren't mad. They weren't mad. They just didn't. I told them, I said, you call me whenever you get it moved and I'll come back. So apparently it wasn't that big of a deal to them. So
yeah, you can't fix that stuff.
Hey, let me give a shout out here real quick to my buddy Dave Markland, Lynchburg Pro Wash. I'm sitting in the bed. Was this last night, Dave? Yeah, I think it was last night.
How would
Dave get this picture? I get this. I was in the bed with my wife, and then ding, my phone goes off. I look over, and here's this picture of this woman. I said, "Oh my God, what is this?" I said, "What? What?" And I said, and it was a video. It was a video, and I clicked on it, and then in the video, here's this woman. Looks like she's exhausted, just holding this beautiful baby boy. And old Poppy Dave has had a child yesterday. And was it yesterday, Dave, or day before? I'm forgive me. It's the days are running together here. And now we've got a new wash buddy.
Fantastic.
Owen David.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, Dave.
Congratulations.
Had to share it. Hope you don't mind.
I'm really glad you did. I like what John Shoemaker says. He says, being willing to bend a little may just lead to repeat business and or a host of referrals. It's true. That's why I said, I don't know that I'm willing to lose a customer because, guys, and if you watch my video from yesterday where I went on that rant, the lifetime customer value, LCV, lifetime customer value is something that we often overlook. I don't want to wash a deck, but man, the lifetime customer value of biting the bullet and washing that wooden fence. I don't want to do it, but the lifetime customer value. And then the neighbors who see that and want you to wash their house or their driveway. And you had to drive that 30 minutes to go back and wash that driveway. But then, man, you got to pray with that woman. You know what I mean? Like, you just never know what's going to happen. But the LCV is huge. I'm big into LCV, so
yeah,
I can appreciate that.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I had lunch with Aaron May, or dinner last night with Aaron May.
Yeah.
What made me think of it is John said, I got 4 kids, another one on the way. Congratulations. Congratulations, John. Aaron has number 9 coming next month. I know. You shook your head. You know what was so funny is when he told me, he was shaking his head. No, he wasn't.
I'd be crying. That's what I'd be doing.
No, I mean, they love the Lord, brother. Smokey in the house. Smokey in the house.
What's up, Smokey? This man right here, he's got a football team full too.
Yeah, wow. We know that.
Yeah. We just need Dean. We just need Dean Mize on here commenting now. I'm out. Yep. I ain't trying to win that race.
That's a race I'm not trying to win. Good to see Smokey in the house tonight. Darren Newsom.
Yes, sir.
And of course, it's always good to see Sean Holderman in the room with us tonight. Speaking of events, can it be all right if I take just a second? We're talking about the huge. We're talking about the wash retreat. But knowing that Sean Holderman's in the room with us tonight, it makes sense for us to talk about the rig blessing, the blessing of the rigs, coming up the 26th of this month, which is a Saturday, from 2 to 6 p.m. at Prestige Pressure Washing in Dayton, Ohio. Last year, we had 58, I think it was 58 local wash companies come and hang out with us. We have bouncy houses. There'll be a food truck. We have several contests like the best rig, the most improved rig, I think we're also going to have not a vendor. Well, there will be vendors there. There will be some showcase vendors there, but we're also going to have a like a, what do you call that? Where you like a swap meet. You can come and you can set out. You got products. You're just going to go through your shop, and you've got an unloader here and a a gun there, and you want to some whatever, and it's an old hose reel, and you want to sell it. You can sell it, and we're going to have a good time. That's the 26th of this month in Dayton, Ohio. Prestige Pressure Washing. Sean, if you want to give us the address, if you want to put that there, we'll let everybody know where it's at. That's the 26th from 2 to 6 p.m. There will be a food truck. So I'm very excited about that.
Is there going to be a trophy for best legs?
It's a standing trophy. Actually, I am the trophy, bro. I am the trophy. When I walk up, I am the trophy with the legs.
Shoot. Idiot.
Love me a cold glass of milk, John.
Yep. I was waiting to see if that comes up. I'll throw it up here. Not seeing it yet.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah, Sean, give us that address if you don't mind.
Yeah, throw it up here, Sean.
I wish
I could make it. I'm not going to be able to make it this year. It was on a bad weekend for me, and missed it last year. I'd hoped to go, and I was like, I'll go next year. But I have an obligation that Saturday already.
There you have it, 5700 Poe Avenue in Dayton, Ohio. It's a fantastic time. Now, I got word today. I don't know if I'm going to break Sean's heart, but I got word today that Russ Johnson will not be there this year. I was hoping he would be there, but he's not. It's his birthday weekend, and his wife has plans for him, so he won't be there.
Yeah. Yo, my dude, what's up?
Oh, Clay.
Wash Bro in the house. One half of the Wash Bro.
Okay, so we're talking about the Wash Retreat. We're going to talk about the Huge here in a few moments. Last year we did eat way too much, but we fellowshiped. We learned a lot, and what we did was, I think we had 7 tables, and probably just an even amount. We had right at 40 businesses show up. Many of those guys had wives with them, but nonetheless, we sat around the tables. Everybody pitched in a concept that we pulled out of the jar. I said a concept, but I mean a conversation piece, whether it be a question or whatever, a subject
topic.
And then about every 20 minutes, Jeremy, we just got up, said, all right, we're done with that one. Switch tables. And we do the old switcherooski so you can meet new people and fellowship with new people. And we would talk about another topic for 20 minutes. And you know what? That was a lot of fun. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah. Yeah. I think this year we may have to go a little bit more than 20 minutes. And some of them did go more than 20 minutes. But I'm excited to add a few things to the twist this year. A few things that me and Mike have discussed that I think will bring extreme value. I'm looking forward to that. In fact, I'm looking forward to it so much that me and Mike and our spouses are going to be taking a little 2-day trip over there to go view some potential prospects for a new retreat location.
Yep.
So that's coming up in just about 2 weeks. Not even 2 weeks now. We'll be over there for a couple of days. Hem hauling around. Actually, we won't be hem hauling. We'll be ripping and roaring.
Ripping and roaring, brother.
Ripping and roaring. We'll be over there ripping and roaring.
probably wearing the sunglasses even at night.
Yeah, I will. And I'm going to bring my cowboy boots just in case I need them. But anyways, we'll be over there checking out some new spots. Got some ideals. Learned more at the Huge than I did, or the retreat than I did at the Huge. Thank you, brother. We appreciate that. Yeah, we appreciate that. I believe that when like-minded people come together from different walks and experiences in life and businesses, and the guards let down, they're in I hate saying a safe environment because that's not what I mean, but just a relaxed environment with no judging, no showboating, no nothing, and they're just talking and being normal folk and not having to worry about impressing anybody. It makes all the difference in the world.
Oh, you just said it.
Networking makes all the difference in the world.
Yeah.
Please don't eliminate Smith and Sons Kitchen Corner. Did you like that place, John? We had a really good dinner that first night there. I thought that was a pretty good location for meeting. That was pretty good. I'll tell you one place that I do not plan on eliminating is Cherokee Grill. I love the Cherokee Grill. I've been back over there like 3 times, John, since then to eat there.
Hey, Jeremy, why don't you answer this question? Anthony says, off topic, but Mike and Jeremy, did you guys become friends from doing YouTube?
Anthony, I want to say, I don't think we've ever said we were friends, but
that has actually never been discussed.
Okay, so Anthony, here's a weird story. I don't know if it's weird, coincidental, maybe. I'm not real sure. Kentucky. I would call this a little corridor for anyone going to Tennessee. Will usually come through my way. Depends, like if they're going to East Tennessee, they're coming from north, like northern Kentucky, Indiana, Ohio, Michigan, and they're going toward like East Tennessee. Usually they'll come straight down the 75 corridor, pop off my exit, and go straight across into Tennessee, Virginia, over in that way, Carolinas. It's one of the quickest routes. But anyways, let's see. How long ago has this been now, Mike? I bet this has been at least 10 years now, hasn't it?
It was at least roughly 10 years. Yeah,
it's been about 10 years. So about 2 miles from my house, there's a little church. It's not really a little church, but it's a nice church. They got a really nice gymnasium, and up above the gymnasium, they done like a different, I think it was a different service for Sunday evenings. It was a very traditional Baptist church for Sundays, but they were trying to do something a little bit more modern, more sleek with the music and appealing to younger groups and kids, like on Sunday evenings. I think it was Sunday evenings, or maybe it was Wednesdays. But anyways, you know, I thought it was Sunday evening. So the pastor, I know the pastor. We're buddies, and at this time, this is when I first got called to preach, and I was just, going around, and we were talking, studying. I'd visit his church, and his uncle was actually my pastor, so we all were real close. So I'm there one Sunday evening, and there's some guy up there with sexy legs and about 6'5" or 5'6". I mean, stone cold stunner, killer, But anyways, I got introduced to him, and we had met, didn't know who he was, didn't know nothing about him. I wasn't even in pressure washing. I was selling insurance. And we had met that one time. One time, wasn't it, Mike?
We met one time.
Through this divine intervention. And we had never spoke afterwards.
Mm-mm.
Never spoke afterwards. And then about, I don't know, 4 years ago, I'm starting to do the YouTube thing, making some videos, watching some videos, and come across this guy. And I'm watching this guy, and he's talking, and he's going on. I was like, dude, I know this guy somewhere, somehow. How do I know this guy?
Exactly how it happened.
And I said, this is the craziest thing. And then I just kind of reached out to him and was like, I think we've met. Then we just had a conversation and figured it out. And I was like, long and behold, is that not the craziest thing?
Yeah, and the best I remember it. So I preached at that church that night, and I didn't see or hear you from you ever again. And then you and I became friends through YouTube, and then we were just like, how do we? It seems like we know each other. Mm-hmm. You talk about a small world. I mean, two people to meet up 3 hours away from each other and then discover each other on social media and become connected and then discover we're doing the same things. It's crazy. I'm still in amazement.
Well, you were probably just starting washing at that point, though, weren't you? About 2015, 2016, somewhere in that area.
16 is when I or was it 14? 14? I don't remember, but I've been doing this for 11 years. So nonetheless, yeah, I wasn't even, I was trying to plant a church. And the idea was once the church takes off, I won't be washing anymore. So I've decided that this is a ministry. It's Pressure Washing Ministries. Yeah.
Planting a church here.
That's exactly right.
So Vulcan, I don't know. Long story, I'm not sure. Didn't feel like it was too long.
I know why he's saying that because of my rant yesterday. Yeah, I give that free content away, and people are like, just get to the point. Oh, Patrick said, Jeremy, you sure it was divine intervention or a curse? Yeah.
Oh, $1 million question right there.
Sometimes, let me tell you.
Goodness. Oh, no, I'm not. I'm not doing them. Wasn't worth my time. Wasn't worth I just wasn't worth it. What they want to pay. I understand it's consistent. I get it. I hope you were getting more money than what I was getting because it ended up breaking down to be like 5 cents a square foot. And I just think, I'm going to be honest, here's my rant. I didn't get in this business to go work at night. That's me. If I wanted to work at night, then I could go work at night somewhere. I'm just not going to do it consistently going to do it. Now, there's special occasions, special jobs, special circumstances, and sure. But I'm not going out time and time again to work at night. I mean, that's just me. I think there's enough day work out there that I don't need to go out on the nights.
I like it. Tell us how you really feel.
I'll tell you how I feel. That's how I feel.
That's how I feel. That's how I feel. Well, I'm excited about the wash retreat. We haven't set up a date, but we'll switch over and talk about the huge. But let me just kind of cap that off by saying that in 2 weeks, Jeremy and I and our spouses are going to Pigeon Forge or Gatlinburg for a couple of nights, and we're going to have a great time. We got one big king size bed. According to Jeremy today, he said we got one big. I'm like, okay, we can try it. I'm game to try anything. And we're going to be looking for a new location now. Steve McFall, I was literally just thinking about Steve when you're talking about that night work. Steve said, I feel like you need to grow up. Night work is great sometimes. Well, Steve's got himself into a couple of nuggets. He's got a couple of honey holes, and where he's got some good money coming in. Should have been my work, but it's his. But it's not Sonic. Steve would not go out for 5 cents a square foot at Sonic.
Let me tell you, Steve. 3 locations, 3 different Sonics a night. Yeah, this was every 2 weeks. 3 locations every 2 weeks. Do all 3 of them a night, and you ain't even breaking $1,000. Now it ain't worth it for 3. Not worth it.
And they didn't leave any burgers and fries and shakes out for you?
No, wouldn't even give you a dadgum Sonic Blast, son, or a little Route 44. Come on now. Come on. Foot long hot dog.
I got to tell you this. Out of the toolbox says I watched for a lonely 91-year-old lady on Saturday. Talked with her for an hour. Went back on money to help with minor repairs and talked for another hour. Just kept me thinking about people over profits. Amen, brother. God bless you, brother. God bless you for that. He already did. Just the fact you got to do it was a blessing. I know that.
Absolutely. Guys, I'm throwing in a Facebook link to the Smoky Mountain Wash Retreat page. If you're not in there, you want to join, you want some more information, click that link, fill it out. I think it just asks you a few questions or something like that, and we can approve you. Doesn't ask for much, but that's where we'll be putting all the updates for the retreat coming up. Hopefully we'll have some more information. I think it's going to be, I mean, you've seen what other people said, so maybe I'm biased, but I think it's going to be great. I think it's going to be huge this year. I think there's going to be more people than last year. And, man, it's just a great time for fellowship, fun, and family. You know, it's a family event. You can bring your family. You know, there's plenty of things to do. And that's one thing I think we're trying to slightly maybe incorporate, like a something into it this year. I know last year I talked about wanting to go skiing, but snow tubing. That's such a fun event, and that's an event for everyone, and everybody can do as a group. So we'll see. I know Mike don't. He don't. So I understand that. I mean, with legs like that, you can't damage them. But
you can't take a chance on it, bro. I can't take a chance on it. These are money makers. People say it all the time. People who know me will say, "Show me your money makers."
Yeah,
and I show them my legs.
Yeah. That's right. Hey, Jay. Is that coming up?
Yeah, buddy. I see it.
I can't get it to come up.
It's up. Late to the chat. But did I hear making plans for next year's retreat? Yes. We're stoked to have you.
Yeah.
Bring hope your wife.
Yeah. We're talking about it. We've got hopefully going to have some information coming out in the next month or so. A couple of weeks from now, me and Mike's going over there to look at everything, find us a new spot, and see what we can do. So
yeah. Now, if I can throw one more thing in here, you were talking about an event. One of the things that we thought about doing was including into the price, building it into the price of maybe going to Dixie Stampede and having a meal one night.
Yeah.
And, I think it would be a wonderful, wonderful thing for us all to go get our picture taken. And, just everybody likes Dixie Stampede. It's going to cost you a little bit. And if it can't be built into the price, we understand not everybody can do it, but I think it'll be a good thing for us to all try to do something together like that.
Yeah. Yeah. It might even be, so this year we'll actually have a sign up, an actual sign up with a ticket. Last year was a bit funky and wacky, and we didn't know what we were doing. Sure. Now we still don't know what we're doing, but we know more. But it's fair, and there may be an option where we can have on the sign up sheet where you can, if you just want to go to the retreat, click this button. Hey, if you want to add on Dixie Stampede, click this button.
There you go.
Add it on. Yep. So really excited about that. Really excited to bring back the Smoky Mountain Wash Retreat shirts. See what kind of what we can get going on with that design for the new one. Maybe we ought to have like a design contest.
Yeah, I like it.
There we go. But yeah, it's going to be a good time. So let's shift and talk about the huge. I mean, that's a month. It's a month away.
God, it's hard to believe.
Yeah, August 20th through the 22nd. So It's a short little retreat down in Nashville, Tennessee, at the Gaylord Opryland. If you've never been,
tell me the dates again.
August 20th through the 22nd.
Okay, you see it there on the screen. Just letting us see it there.
Yeah. We'll be there. We've been there. This is my 4th year going.
Yeah, because it's my 3rd. You've gone one more year than I have. This will be my 3rd.
4th year. Yep. Always looking forward to the fellowship. Probably will be. We haven't discussed it, but I'm assuming we may be broadcasting live Wednesday night for the show. Very possible. If we're not out bootskoogian.
Yeah. We're not out ripping and roaring.
We're not out ripping and roaring. Yeah. If we're not at the Assembly Food Hall or whatever it is. I don't know what it is.
Mike's ice cream downtown is awesome, by the way.
Hey, that place is legit. That's good, man. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I have not bought my ticket yet for the Huge. Have you?
I did.
Okay, well,
I'm a supporter, so I bought the ticket. Now I bought a discount ticket, but
prices go up on Monday. Prices go up on Monday, just so you know.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll go ahead and buy mine. I might even do it tonight.
I just I bit the bullet, and
how much do you have to pay?
$175 or something, $150. Yeah. I bought it a little while back.
Well, it's
back when they were. I know they're more than that now.
Yeah, I think right now it's about $150 or something. Somebody was telling me.
Yeah.
So
I don't quite remember the exact price, but if you haven't, go ahead and get that thing, man. Wish we had some sort of promo code to give you guys a discount. I'm probably can find one. We just don't have one. Usually, we get a few tickets to give away, but I don't know. Maybe they've tightened the strings on a few things this year, and we don't have any to give away. So,
Jeremy, rumor has it that this is the last year in Nashville.
That's what I've heard. I'm kind of excited about that in a way because I think it's. I don't want to say. I don't mean like it's stalled, but this is the 4th year in a row that it's been there. I think, or 4th or 5th year it's been there. It's a beautiful place, and it's nice that it's all encompassing. Like you don't even have to leave the hotel for anything really, and it's convenient. Like we can drive there. Like it's about a 3.5 hour drive for me. What's it, about 5 for you?
Yep.
Yeah. So I'm kind of curious. Like, where is it going? Is it going to go back to Atlanta? Because it was in Atlanta. That was the last year. That was the last place that before it's been in Nashville was Atlanta, which is not too terribly far. Or is it going to go elsewhere? Maybe to go out west. Who knows?
Who knows if it does go out west or way down south? Maybe there's room for another one a little closer, say Lexington. I don't know. Cincinnati.
Maybe. Anyways.
I like doing this. I like going.
Well, you look cool with the glasses.
That's right. Hey,
Josh said.
Watch this. I tricked you. I fooled you. You didn't know who it was.
Josh, is this a good place to learn, or is it more of a fun time? It's a bit of both.
Yes,
it's a bit of both. I'll tell you what, Josh, it's what you want to make out of it. That's exactly what it is. There's people, there's speakers, there's people there who with agendas who may or may not be trying to sell you something. But there's a lot of free stuff provided.
Yeah, a lot of information.
A lot of information provided. But there's a lot of courses being sold. I don't know that that's not, and that's not supposed to be the case, but that was a big bunch of feedback from last year. And so I think, I think the higher ups have heard that, and then I think they're trying to make some changes. But it is a business, so it has to make sense for people to be there, to go there, to.
Well, here's the thing.
There's nothing wrong with paying for good information.
Well, and here's something a lot of people don't know, and Josh, you'll be interested in hearing this. I think everyone will. The speakers at these events, in the rooms, you'll have 4 or 5 classes going on at one time. You have to make a choice on which one you want to hear, and there's a lot of information given, a lot of different classes. But these guys are actually paying to teach. They don't get paid. They pay.
Yeah.
And because they're paying, then at the end they say, hey, how would you like to, if you want more information, then buy my course. And it feels like it's a money grab, but the fact of the matter is they're just trying to recoup their money because they actually paid to teach these courses. And so you always feel like, well, there's more to learn. They didn't give me the best stuff. I got to pay for the best stuff. But I will tell you, Josh, it's a grab bag. It's not a cash grab. It's a grab bag from our standpoint. You don't know what you're going to get until you get in there. All you know is the name of the person who's speaking, and the title of the course, and maybe a little breakdown, a little small description of the course. And so as an example, one may say, Mike Carmody is going to be teaching on how to build a business model called high volume, fair price. And that's it. And you're like, do I want that? Or do I want to go to Jeremy's class called how to be a stud at everything in life?
Yeah, that's true.
So you just take it, you have to just kind of decide. And then sometimes you're like, man, I wish I went to the other class, but you don't know. You just don't know.
No, you go and you figure it out, and it's nothing wrong with that. Nothing at all wrong with that. And I like what you said, Josh. You said you're all for paying people for their time and knowledge, and a lot of people don't feel that way, and that causes a lot of flack. But there's a whole lot of truth to that.
Yeah.
I mean, these are multiple 6-figure, 7-figure guys speaking. Their time is worth money, and their information and knowledge is, especially if there's somewhere that you want to be, then it's absolutely worth it. Let's see here. I want to answer this guy's question.
Go right ahead. Pop it up.
Not Bobby's, but
you're good.
Thoughts on these YouTubers posting videos of free cleanings? They make more money. They make more YouTube money from the video than if they charge the customer. Pretty smart, I guess. I'm going to say this, Guns and Hoses. There's a couple that come to mind that you're talking about, and I'm sure their YouTube earnings are fairly decent. But don't be fooled. There's not a lot of money, a ton of money, in the actual videos,
right?
The AdSense, what they're paying for watching. There's not. Listen, I ain't doing YouTube to make money, and Mike's not doing YouTube to make money either. Because, at best, I might can buy a tank of gas or two. That's about it. So,
and you're talking a month.
Yeah, that's a tank of gas or two, and I'm not some of these guys with hundreds of thousands of subscribers, and I'm sure they're making a little bit more money, but they're not making a fortune off of this. All that stuff comes in all their other things with their merchandise and their affiliates and all this other stuff. They're just doing it for the views, for them to. It's for the views, really.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. Yeah, there's not. And I mean this sincerely. Like the time that it takes to make the video, at least the way I do it, maybe I'm doing it wrong. The time it takes to make the video and edit the video, I can wash one house and just take the rest of the time off. You know what I mean? Like, and never make another YouTube video. Just go wash a house. So
Yeah.
it has like there's no money in it. I just enjoy doing it. That's all there is to it. I just enjoy doing it. Hey, look, there's Clay. Oh boy, Clay. Now we know what happened. Clay's on Central Time.
Dude.
Hey.
I'm sorry. I gotta make it up to y'all. What can I do to make it up to y'all? This was, oh man. Jeremy, did you? Yeah. Oh man.
You're fine. You're fine.
I love it.
I didn't even see him till you said that, Mike.
Oh, this is the best night ever. This is the best night ever.
And to make matters even worse, you probably can barely even hear me now because we just moved into a new house. I don't have Wi-Fi. Speaking of, I need to get my house pressure washed because it needs it.
Oh, that's
I'm sure we can find some more.
Yeah, no, for sure. Well, no, I got to make it up to you. I got to do next week or whenever the next time is. This is awful. I'm so sorry.
Well, let's do this. We usually go an hour, Clay. We can go a few more minutes, but this is actually better because we've never brought on a guest the week before to pump up the interview for the following week. So let's pretend that is what this is. Everyone, I want to introduce you to our friend Clay Lawrence, who is going to be with us next Wednesday night.
Yeah. I see the comments. The comments like, I was wondering why this is not about the title of the stream. Oh my gosh, that's awful. I've never done this before, and so I feel so awful. I'm
gonna chalk it up to being my fault for not sending the email earlier. We're usually really, I don't say really bad about last minute creating a room, but we generally don't create the room till like the day of, and then send it out. And I've been building equipment, and he's been washing, and it slipped away. It slipped
all good.
Away.
Well, I definitely, you messaged me when it was going to be, and I think it was something like, hey, I'll make the invite and I'll send it to you or whatever. And I should have put it in my calendar then, and I didn't. So I'm putting in next Wednesday at 8 p.m. Central Time, 9 p.m. Eastern Time.
I love it.
And we'll do the webinar then. But the trailer reel, how do we get people hyped up for next week? Well, oh man. I mean, do y'all want to ask me questions? Do you want me to ramble, or what do you want me to do? I'll shoot.
Yeah, shoot for it. Shoot from the hip, baby. Shoot from the hip.
Yeah, no, I was just we've had a good influx of pressure washers sign up since Gage Lake. He's been doing some work with us. Jeremy, you posted on your Facebook. We've been having a good influx of it. And let me just go ahead and read this review from somebody out of Texas, pressure washer out of Texas, HWPS services, I think. Let me see if I can share my screen.
This is awesome stuff, guys. This is awesome stuff. Pay attention to this.
Yeah, that's right. This is straight from the dome. Here we go. So this was a review for a pressure washing company. I think I can share my screen here. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, so HOPS, they said, we are absolutely astonished at how well Review Harvest has improved our reviews so fast. Over the span of 1 week, we received 44 reviews. Hitting 100 reviews has been a goal for 8 years, and we surpassed that goal in 1 week. Clay and his wife have been great to work with. And if you look up HWPS Home Services now, that was like 2 weeks ago. Now they're at 132 reviews, so they're still just plucking along and growing. And so we've done that. A lot of Christmas lighting companies as well. You can see Jeremy left us a review. Ayo. But JVS Christmas Lighting Company here, they also have a pressure washing division, and they were pretty stoked about it. So yeah, I mean, I think the biggest thing is that nowadays, let me stop sharing here. Nowadays with Google, reviews are one of the easiest ways to give yourself a leg up over your competitors. What AI has done is it has democratized content. Like used to back in the day when I was first getting into this stuff in like 2015, 2016, whatever, you could just slap together a massive website with like 40, 50, 60 pages, and all that content would do a great job of ranking you on Google. But now anybody that can use ChatGPT can slap together 60 pages worth of content, in an afternoon. And so it matters a lot less about all the just mass amount of content. It matters much more about the actual authority of that content. And reviews are one of the biggest ways that you can increase the authority of your website, of your Google Business Profile, and stuff like that. So yeah, I would love to. I'm excited to go over it next week. And once again, I apologize for missing tonight.
No need to apologize.
Since this show's been started a year and a half ago, someone commented and said that this is the worst podcast ever. So we try to stay true to that name. We try to stay true.
Oh man. Well, you got a good guest for it next Wednesday.
I mean, it just worked. It just worked.
So everyone, next Wednesday, Clay Lawrence, Lord willing, will be with us. That's the plan. 8 Central, 9 Eastern. And in a nutshell, Clay's SaaS program, SaaS project here. Jeremy, why don't you tell, how many reviews have you gotten since you signed up with Clay?
I've got 30, right at 30 reviews, and time. And it's so personal. It's so personal. The reviews are so personal. Even the message to get the reviews is personal. I think that's what's helped.
Yeah, that personalized image seems to do a good job. And actually, and I think you also have gotten a decent amount of updated reviews. I was checking your account real quick. Yeah, you got 8 updated reviews. And so what those are doing, and this is a newer thing, Darren from Whitespark does like big local SEO research studies every year. Darren is thinking that this year a top 5 ranking factor is going to be recency of reviews. So how recent are the reviews that you have? Okay. And so that's why reactivating those people that might have left you reviewed 3 or 4 years ago. They're still a customer. You still might serve them every 6 months, right? But getting them to say, hey, go, leave me a review or update your review. When they click on that link, it's going to auto-populate with their previous 5-star rating and the previous text. And they can just click on submit, and boom, it updates it in Google search algorithm. Looks like a review was left today and not 4 years ago, right? So Google loves that, and potential customers reading your review love to see that, because if I'm looking at Kentucky Wash Pros and all the reviews are from 7 years ago, I'm like, I don't really care how good they were 7 years ago. I'm curious about how good they are now, And so recency of reviews is a big deal.
Wow. It's going to be great. Next week's going to be a wonderful, wonderful time. And no need to apologize, Clay. We truly have never had a guest on the week before to kind of bump it up and pump it up. So that's okay. Hey, that's the way it works. We plan to be flexible.
Yeah. Well, I promise that if you work with Review Harvest, we will be more punctual and guys than whatever showed up here tonight. So,
hey, better late than never, right?
That's right. Well, I appreciate it, and I'm stoked for next week.
Yeah, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. Well, we have reached the top of the hour, and Clay, I don't know if you know this, but we always end all of our podcasts in a word of prayer. It's my week to pray, and so we're going to pray, and then we're going to hit the eject button. But we appreciate Clay being here, and we had so many people. We have 44 in the room right now, but earlier it was 60 or 70 people in the room. So next week I was guaranteed to be even more, and it's going to be a great time.
Awesome.
All right, let's do it, guys. Father, in the name of Jesus, we come to you tonight thanking you for your amazing grace. You're good to us. You love us, and you care for us. And we can't thank you enough. Your presence is felt wherever that you're invited. And we're glad that you're here with us tonight. And we pray for all of our fellow washers who were in the room tonight. Some have already hit the eject button. But those who are here, we pray for their safety as they wash and they head out tomorrow to provide for their families. We pray protection for them, but also prosperity, and that most importantly, that you'd be glorified by our life. We ask all this in Christ's name. Amen. Amen. God bless you.
Amen. Amen.
All right. See y'all next week.
Take care. Bye-bye.